Hey guys, this is Pratap here again. So now we are going to talk about DNS. So you just have a look what is DNS first, and then we will discuss more. So guys, if you think about the DNS, so DNS your okay. So what is that? Your domain name system, right? So the main purpose is to translate IP. It will be translating from where? From the names to IP. Like we are the human being, right? We are not able to remember more than uh, you know 10 numeric uh, combination. Suppose 99 numeric combination. Suppose if I give you example, can you how many phone number you can remember? Maybe 5, maybe 6. So that is that's all, because you can't remember more than that. But you can remember plenty of websites which you like Google, Yahoo, Cisco, Juniper, Checkpoint, Palo Alto, Nexus, like Aruba, like any kind of so many website you can remember. You can keep telling throughout the day. So over here, what is the benefit? If you keep remembering the name, so then it will be forward to the IP, and then you can see the website. Suppose I will give one example, like if you go here cisco.com, so can you see that immediately the website is running. Now if you go here cmd ping cisco.com, so it will be seen that some of the IP it is resolving. Make sense? So that's what the thing is. So it always resolve to IP to name to IP. So we are human. It's very easy for us to remember the name. All right. So now once we'll be coming in this, once we'll be coming, in the DNS. DNS also having a different types. Like types, if you talk about what are the parts, what are the things are there inside the DNS. So you will be having a DNS server, and then you will be having a DNS client, DNS client, and then you will be having a DNS database. So these are the major important parts of the you know DNS, or also you can call DNS components. All right. So let me repeat again. So what we have learned from here. So DNN, sorry, over here I have wrote some wrong. It will be domain, DO, domain name system. So main purpose is to translate names to IP. So you'll be having component like DNS server, DNS client, and DNS database. So now, yeah, if you see that DNS structure, so they will be having quite more things to be get in. So that is a root domain, then you will be having top level domain, then you will be having second level domain, then you will be having subdomains, then we will be having FQDN, FQDN, fully qualified domain name. All right. So in that root domain, only root information will be there. In top level domain you will be having information, suppose .net, .net, .com, .com, and then .org. This kind of information is going to be here in the top level. Second level, it will be, suppose I'm giving the name network raid, the name, the domain name that is going to be here. Now in subdomain, like it will be here in, let's say if it is in Africa, if it is in Asia, like which location. Suppose you will be having google.com, right? So that uh, you know top level domain is what? Com. Now second is what? Google. Subdomain is there like google.com.india, so that is that subdomain. FKDN is that if your server is connected with that Google, so what is that full name? That is FKDN, fully qualified domain name. Then you can have some host and all those. So this is the way you have to understand. Again, I wrote wrong spelling. Okay. So then domain DNS, it will be doing name to IP, and then you will be having major component, server, client, and database. So after that we will be having that uh, you know database, sorry, root domain, and then top level domain, second level domain, subdomain, etc. Now if you want to configure that DNS, so how you will be configuring that, we are going to show you up. Alright, so we will be configuring about uh, DNS. So before going to the DNS, we need to check how many zones are there in DNS. So in zone, if you see in that DNS, so you will be having primary zone, then secondary, then you will be having stub zone, then you will be having active directory integrated. Active directory integrated. So these are the type of zones are available. Alright. Now we will configure, and then we will be coming other types like DNS zone security, how when we will be doing that stub zone configuration, then when we'll be doing that your secondary zone. So what is the difference between this? So those we will come up next some other videos. I mean, this is the DNS installation and configuration. I will make the separate videos, DNS troubleshooting or something. So initially you just learn how the DNS to be configured and how it works. Okay, so you will be going to that sorry. So we are here in the server. We will log in here. Now first what we will do, let me do the full screen so you'll get that better visibility. We'll be going to tools here, then we'll click on DNS. Once you'll come here in the DNS, you can see guys, uh, this is, you will get some few things here, forward, reverse. Okay, so forward means it will be your name to IP, and this one is IP to name. So reverse, there is no configuration as of now. So forward, if you go that domain we have created here, right, network.red.lan, you can see here. So what we have to do, we just want to create a DNS record for one client. So you can see here we have one client here. This is Windows 10. We having client. What was the IP address here? IP config. So 43.101, and this one is 43.100. Can you see it? So you just right click on that, and we can create a pointer, host. So the host name we are giving, let's say, client, and we are giving IP address of the client 192.168.43.101. We are creating one record for this, and we add it. We have done. Fine. So one pointer we have created. Now if you go to that you know this blank space and give the properties, go to the properties, and one new window will open. So let me show you the window. Just be online, I mean be on hold. So you can see here, you will be click on name server. You can see this is the name server IP. Once you click on edit, you can resolve. You can see this is the IP we have got. We apply OK. But in the reverse, you can see there is no zone has been created. So let me create one zone here. Next, this you can see here primary, what the primary does, what secondary, stub. So you can add it once you are doing it. It's not a big deal, man. It's just normal. Create, we are creating that primary zone as of now. So next, 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 you will be going here 192, 168 and 43, and then you will be click next, then you click next again, and then finish. So you can see it here that the one created. Now we'll be creating pointer here. Go to the browser, server, and this is the network grid, and you can see here server. Okay, so this is the FQDN, fully qualified domain name. Okay, that server domain information. So after that, once you have done with this, go to this server, right click, clear cache. So old information it will go away. Then you will be going here. Now you will be going here and restart. Fine. Now we will be going to that server. We will go to the run command prompt, NSLOOKUP, NS lookup. So that is that domain it is resolving. Now if you ping network red dot lan, so this is that domain we have created here. So it should get that reply. Okay, anyways, we will check on that. So first we have created it. Now you will be going here, ns lookup. Can you see here srv network red dot lan, it is coming up. Can you see that? How you will be going? Right click and ns lookup. You see, this is that server IP address, and that is the server name. And you can see srv, that is the name of the server, network red dot lan, that is the domain name. So you have done now. So once thing you have seen it, once you are creating that pointer, once you just right click, so many options are coming up here. So all those options, what is that, and what is the usage of that, I will write it here. Please have a look. Now if it is coming A, that means it's a host information. Oops, it's a host information. Now you can see here A, that is the host information. Now if it is coming PTR means it's a pointer record. Now if it is coming SOA, that is start of authority. authority. Now all ones will be coming NS, that is name server. Then we will be coming MX, that is mail exchanger. You are configuring DNS for the mail server. So mail exchange. Then you will be coming CNAME, that is alias. Okay. So once you'll be going off here, right click, you can see uh, new host. A for what? IPv4. One, let me tell you. So once you are talking about A, it's a IPv4. If you are writing A, it's a IPv6. That is IPv6. Okay. So next, alias, you want to create new domain, you want to put some security, that is DNS security. All task, it will be here. You want to view something, you want to delete this, you want to export, you want to go to properties. So once you click on properties, that same window opening. Once the you have right click and went to the properties here in this place, so it will come up now. Now you can see it here, like same window have opened. This is that your fully qualified domain name and this is the IP address. So let me verify this for you. So ncpa.cpl, once will be going here. Now you can go here and status details. You can see this is the IP address, and you can see here domain name networkrate.lan, that is that domain information. You want to check that it is resolving name to IP to name, so you'll go here and you can launch DNS lookup. You can see that. Fine guys, so this is the way you can configure the DNS. Okay, clear. Next, what we are doing, this is our Windows 10. Now first we will be checking that is pinging or not to the server 192.168.43.10100. So that is the name of the server, isn't it, that we have configured. Now if you configure network raid.lan, so still it is not resolving. So first what we will do, we will be joining this machine to domain. Okay, so before we do that, okay, I think let me close the video here, and next I'll make the another one how to join client to the domain. So I will come to that, otherwise it will be very big, and if somebody is watching from a mobile phone, so that can consume lots of data. Okay, and also it will like have multiple labs, so that may confuse them. So I'm stopping it here. Thank you guys. So next video I will make it how to join client to the domain. Alright, thank you.